Jackie was personable, had discussions with her before, went to her, and she was extremely helpful in the purchase of the practice. Part of the purchase was splitting the reserves that we had in the business, which then appeared on my tax accounts as dividends. And Jackie was able to restructure it and properly phase it so that instead of having to pay a massive amount of tax, it's been spread out in over a number of years to pay back and return dividends, and it saved me a fortune. It was just a great help to the business and the family. Jackie's been a lot more approachable, available and hands-on than the previous accountants. Now I'm more than happy that if I've got a query or want to have a chat about how something might be done effectively, I can do so. It's a partnership between ourselves rather than me just providing financial details and them sorting them out. We've sat down and had that discussion about what I'm trying to do. So they're looking proactively to work with ourselves rather than just doing the books. We work with other organisations, other consultants, engineers or the like, where they're big consultants and you know who the person you're dealing with at site meetings is, but then when you send information in, it gets passed around the office to other personnel who provide information and it comes back to you. And they haven't quite got the nuance because there's no face-to-face link. Whereas with Jackie and her team, they get the nuance. They're all together and they all feed into each other. And even if they're not dealing with one specific aspect of it, they have an awareness of ourselves as a practice and therefore are either able to help immediately or know who they should ask. And I know the faces of the person I'm talking to and the person that they're getting advice from. So I'm confident that what I'm getting is correct advice. In the past, Jackie has been a help before she was our accountant when we were doing a project where the VAT on the building works was a massive factor. And she was able to put me in contact with a VAT specialist who was then able to advise on how that could be properly structured in order that the building costs could be reduced by, the VAT's at 20%, I think we were able to recover 15%, which was reinvested in the building. I need to do the architecture, which is what we're about and why I set up the business. I need to do marketing. I need to do websites, I need to meet and greet people, and I need to do financial works. If I spent all the time doing the admin that's needed in order to do that, I'd never do the architecture. So Jackie and her team have taken on a great help in providing really cost-effective financial management of the business. They're good at their job and they're saving me money.